Stemmies, and welcome back to the Animal Anthem series. Today we're gonna be discussing the titled alba, also known as the barn owl. Owls are spread all over the world and can be found anywhere from the snow areas of Siberia to the savanna plains of Africa. The stratiforms are the exception of birds that build their nests and instead use the nests of other birds to nurse their chicks. And they also use caves and crevices as their nests. All owl species are predatory and the majority are nocturnal hunters. Their choice of prey ranges from birds, small reptiles such as lizards and snakes, to small mammals. Some species are excellent fishers and have fish as a primary prey. The owl possesses large talons, which they use to grasp on prey. They usually swallow the prey whole. Now, let's talk about some distinctive features of owls. Owls have very distinct physical characteristics. The most obvious are their huge eyes. Owls have the biggest eyes of all birds, and more than most animals in respect to their body size. These eyes are critical for their prowess in nocturnal hunting behaviors, and they can see prey in almost total darkness. The big eyes are fused to their sockets, giving the birds perfect binocular vision. However, this also means that birds have to turn their heads to have a side view or see the rear and have developed a flexible neck, enabling them to turn their heads more than 180 degrees. Another distinct feature is their almost round face. The shape is an evolutionary adaptation that enhances their excellent auditory abilities. Various studies have shown that in total darkness, owls can identify prey using their hearing and can capture even low-frequency sounds. The owls have large feathers, especially on their wings, with serrated edges which aid in gliding silently in the dark when hunting. Now, let's talk about barn owls' endangerment status. A lack of environment remaining as well as access to food has put owls on the endangered list. Additionally, many farmers use the land where these owls seek food, which means that they are unable to find what they used to consume in such areas before. The fact that there are various farming methods that require moving around crops is part of this. The other is that many farmers continue to plant more and more to keep up with demand. Moreover, the owl population has seen a decline over the past decades, caused by hunting, lack of prey and habitat, and viral diseases. Several owl species prey on insects have seen numbers drop after consuming insects sprayed with insecticide, which is the most evident in the burrowing owl. The burrowing owl has also seen its savanna habitat destroyed by humans, who find the habitat ideal for large-scale wheat farming. In Southeast Asia, the owl population has seen a decline caused by poaching, especially in Malaysia. But no need to worry, since there have been measures put in place by organizations to curb the declining owl population, which includes banning owl hunting, as well as establishing protected areas on owl habitat areas to prevent the destruction of their habitat. Another measure that has been introduced recently is sensitizing farmers to use owls as pest control instead of the use of pesticides. Owls naturally prey on rodents and other insects which are nuisance to farmers. Thank you guys for tuning in for episode 4 of Animal Anthem. See you in the next video.